Hello everybody, welcome back. This is going to be episode 3 of Dog Talk, where I talk about dogs. I hope everyone had a great week. Mine's been a little stressful, but other than that, it's doing good. We're here, God's good. This will be our coffee mug today. I got it from Branson. Also, I cannot find my headphones, so I'm not sure what to expect on the background noise. But here we go. So, it's going to be kind of a quick message, maybe 15 minutes maybe, depending on how much I ramble. Also, sorry if you hear the dog barking. I've got one right over here in a crate. We're crate training him for his owner, and he's kind of, but really, I don't have any other spot other than right here to film this or record it or whatever we're going to say. But anyway, another lovely episode of my awkward YouTube channel, Dog Talk. So, take a drink of coffee. Okay guys, so I just kind of wanted to talk about walking your dog. So I know I've made different posts, I guess, about it, just different kind of things. But I kind of wanted to sit down and go over more than just walking your dog, but more like a training walk, which is what I do when I train dogs that come to me. It's more of a training walk. So I like to sit down in my living room. I just sit on the couch and I get the dog to sit and then look at me. So I'm always like, watch me. And then as soon as they look at me, I give them a treat. That way when we go outside, sit and watch me are very ingrained in their brain. So what I like to do, I go outside and in the front yard, they've got their leash on, all that. I have them sit and I have them watch me. If they don't, if they're too easily distracted, I take them all the way back, maybe back in the house even. And so the same thing, sit, watch me, getting their attention on you, making sure that you're the top thing to them, basically, I guess. Not really sure how to word it, but you want to get their attention. That way, if there's a distraction out, they're relying on you, you can get their attention. It's not, squirrel, take off, and, because there's a lot of elderly women with great big dogs who I train, and they could just drag them down, or even young people, or heck, even like my age. I'm gonna be 33, and there's some dogs who could definitely pull me down. So we just want to get used to your dog, or get your dog used to not having to have that. So I'm gonna try not to ramble so much on this episode. So, okay, what I like to do is I start with the sit and watch me, then I take them outside and I do the same thing. Your dog should, especially in the front yard, sit and look at you, or, you be able to get their attention. I like to have a little fanny pack full of treats. I look all cool with my fanny pack. And I take off down the street. So, if your dog, if you get down there, and you can spice it up, make a figure 8 in the driveway, or in the front of where the driveway meets the road, just right there in the road even. Like, get your dog used to, hey, I gotta follow them because I don't know where they're gonna take me. It's gonna be something different. If you're going and your dog, you see something catches your dog's eye, you know how the dogs always like stand there. Try and get them to look at you. Sit, watch me. My hair is, I'm sorry, it's annoying, I know. I suffer with the humidity. Anyway, we're here to talk about dogs. Don't worry about my hair. It's okay. It's okay. I try to look decent for these, but I don't know. So, if your dog gets distracted easily, get the attention back on you. And then when they do look at you and respond, give them a treat. Don't just wait to correct a problem to reward your dog. If your dog's walking, or just happens to look over at another dog and pays attention to you, give them a treat. If you're walking and they don't bother with anything else, give them a treat. I like to constantly reward your dog. Don't wait to fix a behavior to reward them. Just like people, we always want to know when we're doing a good job. So make sure that we tell our dogs when they're doing a good job, even if you haven't had to correct anything. Like if we're just walking, la la la, I'm like, good girl, good girl. Even if there's no distraction there to bother the puppy. That's what I like to do. So, what do you do if your dog is, if you're pretty far away from home and your dog starts to be distracted by something and you can't get the eyes on you. You can't get the focus back on you. I like to just get away from the problem. Just start walking straight back the way you came. You may have to go 2 blocks farther. You may only have to go a couple steps. Keep going back until you can get that attention on you. Even if it's right back into your driveway, get the attention on you, and then you can proceed again. And I even like to change it up after that, go a different way. Or you can go back the same way. It doesn't really matter. There's no rhyme or reason. I just like to spice things up. I get bored. So make sure that your puppy or dog has eyes on you, even if you have to go back. It's okay if you have to go back. Not a big deal. You just want to make sure that you can get that attention. And then eventually, as you're walking, you won't have any problems at all. So that's kind of what we want to do. Also, I kind of wanted to talk about just dog, I don't know how to word it, like with the thunderstorms. So a lot of dogs are nervous about thunderstorms and rain and stuff. And then I guess the only reason this even popped in my head is I was going to pick up donuts for the family, and when I was coming back, and it's pouring down rain outside, okay? It's raining pretty heavily. And there's a family who has like 4 dogs outside, so me being me, I pulled over and I was like, hey, I don't know if you know. They know, I'm just trying to be nice. I don't know if you know, but your dogs are outside and it's thundering and they're like cowering. There's literally nothing for them to get under. You shouldn't leave your dog outside in the rain. And they're like, oh, let me bring them in. But I'm thinking, some people don't deserve dogs, but the fact that they brought them in, I can't really call or anything. But if I see it again, then I can. But I'm not trying to ruin someone's life. I'm just trying to let people know, when it's pouring down rain like it is now, don't leave your dogs outside. I know that's a rambling thing, but it just kind of bothered me. Figured I would let the 5 viewers who may see this no, don't leave your dog outside. But anyway, so I know that was a quick video. If you have any questions about it, I also, if you have a dog who likes to pull and you're trying this technique, you can always become like the tree. I always say, get real still and say, with me, and then teach your dog, hey, we can go forward while with me, not you dragging me. I like to use a slip lead like what we use in the dog show world, just because it gives you more control, because I am not as strong as a 90-pound dog who's hauling butt to get to a cat or something down the street, or even anything, or just like, hey, we're gonna go. I have a doodle here who was dropped off, and he literally drug his owner, and I'll put a video of him in this video, but he literally drug his owner across my yard, and to get inside, because he was here for training. And she's like, I cannot control him. He just pulls me everywhere. And 2 seconds without having a sleep lead on, he never pulled. And he's doing great with distractions too. And I use the same exact method that I told you guys. And some dogs don't necessarily need it. Some dogs don't try to go after other dogs. Some dogs are more like, hey, I'm a little nervous around the other dogs. I'm going to stick more to you and let's just get past it. So if your dog doesn't require that, then there's no need to do it. It's not like, oh, there's a dog way down there, let me get the eyes on me. That's mostly for dogs who are so easily distracted they want to go towards those things, because some things that they want to go towards might not be good for them. Your little Chihuahua might think he's big and bad going against a German Shepherd, and sometimes they are. I've seen some Chihuahuas or little dogs run after German Shepherds, and them German Shepherds run away because they're deathly afraid. So I do find sometimes the bigger dogs, they're the ones that are more scared, which I find cute, but we got to fix it. We don't want anyone being scared. Branson. I really like Branson. It's fun there. If you haven't been, I'm sure mostly everyone's gone, but if you have not been, you need to go there, and you need to go to the Wax Museum and see the Sights and Sounds Theater plays. They do the Jesus plays, and I never even heard of them until my Mimo told me. I'm telling you, we went and watched Noah's Ark, and it was the best play ever. I mean, it was just so good. And then I had plans to go for to see the Jesus one that's out now, but then I had a litter of puppies and I wasn't able to go. But I'm telling you, it's I love Branson. I could go over and over. I'm getting married in January, and that's where we want to go on our honeymoon. Like, we just love Branson. But anyway, this was probably the shortest video in history, but it's really, that was the topic I wanted to cover. It's also in my podcast, and it was only 15 minutes long, so I knew it wasn't going to be very long, but I have stuff I have to do today. I gotta go see the in-laws, or soon to be in-laws. I'm getting married in January, so soon to be in-laws. But anyway, so I hope everyone has a wonderful Sunday. I know that I think I did better at this video not being so awkward. I'm pretty sure I'm getting better. I just hope the background noise is okay, because I do not have